Can you do it?
No, I probably can't.
You haven't even gotten any real things yet.
I said I object to everything.
Court is now back in session. Witness, please testify to the court about everything that you saw on December 24th. Right, leave it to me. So last night, right? I was waiting for the previous episode list to render. Okay. And during that, I was like, I'm going to channel surf. I'm going to do channel surf TV.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so I did. And I found there was a show on SBS last night.
Mm-hmm.
It was
What
called,
time?
I don't remember, like 9 o'clock or something.
Okay, right. Because there's some pretty weird shit at SBS if you get the latest fucking night.
Yeah, it was called Let's Talk About Sex.
Okay.
And then I said, well, you've got me intrigued.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? I put it on. It was a shitty documentary about sex education films.
Mm-hmm.
From old to new.
That actually sounds pretty interesting, to be fair.
Not really. But here's the thing, okay? They showed everything. It was rated MA, but like, it should have been rated R.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You know what weirded me out, though? They're censoring
Like
laws.
uncensored peen and vagine?
Well, yeah, they did do that, but they censored sexual intercourse.
Yeah.
They didn't censor childbirth, though.
God damn, dude.
It's fucking grossed out. I wanted to puke.
Yeah.
Just like, they call it the miracle of childbirth. That's wrong. It's disgusting shit.
Yeah, they made us watch that in like year 9. And it was literally just like a fucking camera set up by a woman's vagina, like half a meter away, just full frontal view of a baby coming out. It was one of the most scarring experiences of my fucking life. I wasn't even there.
The thing is, it was really creepy, right? Because, like, they had a couple families discuss these sex education films, because they got the families to... So each group, okay, was a parent and their kids, okay?
Fuck doing that.
Yeah, and...
That's awkward.
You know what's the thing? Like, one of the guys' reactions to it was like, there was this one Asian guy who literally said this, okay? He was just like, you know, I was really hoping, you know, I haven't seen that before, and I was really hoping that, you know, the first time I would be seeing it was with my own kid, but thanks for that, you know, really, just thanks for that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he was so angry, and it was hilarious.
Yeah, he probably just ate lunch or something. He probably fucked his day up.
Yeah. And then there was this other kid, and it really creeped me out, okay? Like, they were showing, like, a cartoon one beforehand, and then, like, the mum asked the kid, right, okay, so did you like the cartoon one better, or this one better? And then the kid said, oh, I liked the real one better.
Why would you even ask a kid that? It's a creepy question.
And then and then, in my head, I was just, like, thinking, you know, like, what was happening in the kid's mind, like, fucking, I got to I like that one better because I got to see a vagina.
But at what cost, sir?
But at what cost?
At what cost?
Anyway, it was hilarious.
Imagine like
hilariously bad.
That was like the only experience of sexuality you had was seeing childbirth. Like you didn't get to see any other naked women before that. Like the first thing you saw was a fucking childbirth when you were a kid. You would literally just like. You wouldn't be attracted to girls anymore. Like it would be like, what the fuck? That'd be so intense.
Did I ever tell you the first time I saw a vagina?
No, funny enough, this has not come up before.
Okay.
Was it in the exact context it was put?
No, it wasn't. But it might be worse. So when I was 15...
Oh god, this story's gonna be fucking weird as already I can tell.
It's not the weirdest thing possible. I was freaked out because it was not right.
Did someone fanny flash you? Did some girl in a trench coat run up to you and fanny flash you?
No. But when I was 15, right, I was still in school, okay?
As a lot of 15-year-olds were.
Yeah, here's another story from the mystical adventures of Falcon's really shit school.
Mm-hmm.
So, there was this one kid in our class who was a girl who was fucking very autistic, like low functioning as.
Mm-hmm.
So, There was one time she went to the bathroom, and then like 2 minutes later she ran out naked.
Yikes.
And it's just like, didn't want to see that, you know.
Yeah. Wow. That's the first.
I'm completely off women now.
That's the first thing you saw, huh? Yeah, that would put you in the other team.
Granted, I'm not quite on the other team,
Well, they're probably the thing.
but you know, I hated that school. Like legitimately.
What happened to the girl that ran naked? Like,
I didn't even think she got in trouble. Like they put her back in the bathroom and then put her clothes on.
Yeah, you can't really tell someone off that. I mean, if someone's running around naked, they probably don't really know what the fuck they're actually doing. To be fair.
And the point is, it's just like, it was real creepy.
Yeah, that is kind of fucked up.
What's going on in the game?
I don't know. Not as interesting as the story you just told, though. Do they teach you sex
Tell
ed?
me, oh, kind of? Like, let me...
They just like intertwine it like by chance. Like, oh, this girl's naked now. Okay, now we shall teach sex ed.
No, but like...
It's like a little nice little segue.
Let me, tell you how the sex ed class were. They were... I learnt nothing, basically. You know? Let me just say this, okay? You know, like, sitcoms, like Friends and, like, Seinfeld and stuff, that are, like, have, like, the occasional sex in them?
Mm-hmm.
Those taught me more about sex ed than my school did.
Yeah, 100%. That's the exact same here.
Okay? Like, sex ed in schools is, like, the
Plus
shittiest thing
They did it
ever.
so late. They did it for like, I was like, you know, I think I did it in year 9 or something, so I was like 14 or 15.
And, like, yeah.
And, like, kids were, like, sharing, like, videos of some pretty wild shit happening. And I was in, like, year 7, dude. I was like, okay, this is, like, 3 years too late. You know?
Yeah. Because, like, it's just, like, they didn't really teach us anything. They didn't teach us anything. It was just, like, a class that was held. And then it was just like, yeah, sit here. Basically, it summed up to sit here for 20 minutes while we talk about nothing. What was your sex ed class like, Phil?
There was a lot of dildos, and a lot of bananas, and a lot of condoms. This one chick was so funny.
See, the banana
was
would have at least been interesting.
It was
They didn't
interesting.
even do that with us.
There was this one girl, and it was so funny, and like she was like kind of let's put it like if there was a girl that had been with a few guys at the school,
Yeah.
this was probably her. Let's put it that way. And she gets up, and one of the instructors is like, "Oh, who wants to try and put this condom on a banana?"
And then she was like,
And
me!
she's like, "Me," and she ran up and did it, and just with like
Just immediately like that.
machine-like efficiency, just went, and the thing
Jesus
was on.
Christ.
And the teacher was just like, okay.
Can
thank
you just imagine?
It's like that's like the 86th time you've done it, and you're 14 years old.
Can you just imagine, right? A Wild Western, okay? Like a Wild West porno, okay? This is the porno I'm gonna grow up to direct, okay?
As long as it's not starring Seth MacFarlane, I don't give a fuck.
No, it's gonna be starring Meth McSarlin. Meth McFarlane.
What
Yeah.
am I doing? Is this the actual thing?
Do you want me to look it up for you? Since we haven't been paying attention? I'll look it up for you, okay, bud?
Why even play it? Like, this is so funny.
But yeah, so after this story, we'll start paying attention, okay?
No. I'm so bored of this game. I just like talking
Which one is
shit
this?
instead.
Okay, you press the first statement, and then press the third, okay?
The third, you reckon?
Press Larry's fifth statement.
What?
Okay, you gotta press the statements in a correct order. So press the first. Press, not present. L.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, so... Yeah, so a Wild West themed one, everyone does not have their pants. They wear shirts, but no pants.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Every cowboy is erect.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Okay? And this girl comes in.
I've already clicked this one. So now the 5th?
No, now the 3rd. Okay?
So we've gone through all of them, but you have to do it in the right order for some reason?
Yes.
That's so stupid, man.
Yeah, but she comes in, okay? This girl comes in with a holster, okay?
Mm-hmm.
She goes into the holster, fucking flicks a condom, like quick draws condoms onto the penises of the men.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the porn.
It's like putting the safety on a gun.
And it's just like, oh no, I've been stopped! Fucking, what was this?
I've been fooled by this tiny little Jimmy.
Oh, damn it. Yeah, sex ed class was like not...
Can you imagine that, like, how chaotic life would be if everyone walked around completely erect? It would just be a mess.
This is the second session in a row we've talked about erections, you know.
Really?
You know, that reminds me, that show I watched, right? They had like title cards for like each section.
Alright, what am I doing? I have to click that.
5th statement.
And then am I doing evidence?
No, not yet. Yeah. And then you gotta press the last one.
Mr. Butts.
Yeah, but anyway, so this show, right? They had like these title cards for each segment of when they're talking about like different sex ed things. And one of the title cards was the erection section. And then I said to myself, they only made this show just so they could make that pun, you know.
Yeah, that's completely fair too.
It's just like, yeah. I don't get how they can fucking show that shit on SBS.
Yeah, SBS gets away with showing some weird shit, man.
Yeah, but they censored sexual intercourse. Like, if you're gonna show, like, the,
Yeah, if it'll give me sex education.
Yeah, but no! The weird part is they didn't censor, like, the parts
Alright,
themselves.
what the fuck am I doing?
Did you present the last, like, press?
Yeah, I cleared it and then it went to the end.
Okay, you gotta present the disposition on the last one. Present. Blotter's disposition. You missed it. X. There you go. Right, now start paying attention.
Wait a sec, Larry.
What?
You only heard one bang, you're sure?
That's what I said!
But Miss Lotta Hart testified yesterday she heard 2 bangs.
I'm taking a stretch!
And the old man just now said the same thing. They both had 2 gunshots that night.
Ew.
Is this guy on our side? Like, why are we trying to prove him wrong?
We're trying to prove them wrong so that...
Are we even listening?
So that we can continue.
Were you paying attention at all to what they said?
Yo, Nick, please!
Huh?
You know, something's been bothering me. I'm a witness, see? Like, I'm a customer here. So you gotta treat me nice and stuff, okay? Mr. Butts! What? You only heard 1 gunshot. Are you sure? Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure. Zoinks! Yeah. Can I just say, going on about sex ed class, it was like the only class that was really an actual class at that school. Do you get what I mean? Because, like, all the other things were just, like, worksheets. There was never, like, classes at my school. Like, you don't have, like, workshop class or fucking... I don't know, fucking what other classes are at normal schools?
Maths, science,
Yeah, they don't have those classes.
humanities, physical education.
You know, they don't have those sorts of classes at that school. And
How to
it's just
hunt
like,
wild boar.
that was a good one. Yeah. You haven't really told... Whenever it's been school stories, it's only been me. Like, did nothing interesting happen to you?
I mean, I guess interesting shit happened, but like, I was actually had quite a pleasant school experience. I enjoyed my time there.
Yeah. Mine was not.
I know you.
Waste of time. I do not accept this witness, nor say testimony. Well, Mr. Wright, should he continue the testimony? Obviously, the correct answer is...
That's enough.
No, it's continue.
Your Honor, please allow the witness to continue his testimony.
Brah! Nothing is more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know when is lost. Very well, Mr. Butts. Please give your testimony and be sure to include details like your radio! Right, leave it to me, man! It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. That's why I was listening to all request show on the radio, see? I was listening to it real booming loud like. But I'm sure I heard that gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it too. You were listening to your radio at high volume? Yeah, what's the big problem? Can't a man listen to his radio in peace? Isn't this a free country? Judge, can you believe a word this witness says? What he heard was probably nothing more than a drum beat from the radio. True enough, it is difficult to believe his testimony.
The witness says he remembers exactly what the DJ said when he heard the gunshot. An announcer, the guy who says the things on the radio.
You wanna know something?
Anyway, yeah, go on.
The only good thing about that
That's
school...
not true, the DJ actually talks at the start of songs and at the end, so it's a stupid point.
The only good thing about that school is that they had a Sega, like a classic Sega. And it was just like, why do you have this classic Sega?
What, in school?
Yeah.
How are you playing it? Like on the TV?
Yeah, they had like a room where they play games.
Nice. Do
So
you play with the other kids though? Or can you
Yeah, I used to play Aladdin all the time.
Aladdin?
Yeah.
What, is it a person called Aladdin or the game Aladdin?
The game Aladdin. The Sega Genesis game.
Right.
Based off the movie.
Mm-hmm.
That game's really well animated, I gotta say. I should see if I can find the SNES version anywhere.
Might judge us some bad memory. Oh shit!
What treasure some bad memories?
You said you hated school, so if you play that game, it probably make you feel like shit.
No, the SNES version's different to the Genesis one.
Yeah. So you turn on the radio.
That's like the only good memories I have of that school is playing Aladdin. You know?
That's sad.
Hey, Aladdin's a good game. It's fun.
It sucks you had such a shit school experience.
Hello!
So Ronry.
What if Larry was in Home Alone?
Would have been a lot better of a movie, that's what I'll say. What if Joe Pesci was Larry in this? That would be fucking great.
Oh god.
I'm Joe Pesci.
That's why I was listening to it. That's why I was listening to an old request show on the radio. They're both the same.
Yeah, sounds like a little Banner's younger cousin.
Well, how do you do like a Joe Pesci? Was like,
What?
you see.
Do I amuse you?
You can do it.
Funny how?
If you want.
No.
That's why I was listening. It was real boom and loud like.
I keep forgetting this. What?
That's fucking Jerry. Jerry, what's his face? You know, Jerry. Jerry what?
Do you by any chance remember
Well,
the
Jerry
name of the program
Seinfeld,
you
the
listened
other
to? Jerry. Oh,
Jerry Lewis.
Show me the money. That thing?
Jerry Lewis? The one with the glasses?
I don't know.
You know, Jerry Lewis, possibly the most Jewish name possible?
What, Mitch Goldstein.
No, I'd say Jerry Lewis is more Jewish.
I was listening to it real booming loud like, where you can't.
You know, in Judaism they have to circumcise penises.
Yeah, watch your tongue, alright?
What do you mean?
You're talking to the affected over here.
Ouch, boy. You're wrong.
You're
You're
wrong.
gross. You're just gross.
I didn't choose this life. This life was chosen for me.
Yeah, that really shouldn't be. They really should just be like a choice, you know?
Well, the problem runs into it, like, in a developed country, you're fine, but when they assist in this sort of cultural thing in, like, an underdeveloped country, and you circumcise babies and have proper medical care, then, like, a lot of people die, and shit gets mutilated when it doesn't need to be. That's when it's fucked up.
You know, while I was talking about it, it came back real clear to me, you know? I remember what the DJ was saying when I heard it, too. What possible good could knowing what JJ Radio said to us? You're not gonna get this. Because this one's real out of the box.
And also not pay attention at all.
Yeah. We should care. Do you want me to tell you, or do you want to guess once?
I'll guess once.
Okay. Fine, very well. Mr. Butts said, okay, what was the radio announcer saying when you heard the gunshot? Just when she said, hey, it's almost Christmas. I heard the gunshot. Yeah. So what do you guess?
Well, it's probably something to do with the time of the gunshot that doesn't match up with the court record.
Alright, we'll check your evidence.
I'm gonna say it's the last statement.
Yeah, you got that right.
Just for Christmas.
For fuck's sake, you press the R button! Press R button!
Hey, I'm thinking, okay?
What evidence is it?
That.
No, that one won't work.
But that was after Christmas.
Yeah, that. It's not that one, I'll tell you that.
That would be my guess. Shows an empty leg taken. Oh, probably that one. Because an empty
No.
leg is just before Christmas.
It's not that one either.
Really? Just after midnight, so that's wrong. Because that doesn't match up, because that Christmas before midnight. So it's that one?
Yes, it's that one.
I mean, it could have been any of them, to be fair. They all
Yeah,
said
it
the
could have
same
been
thing.
any of them, but like, that's
Larry!
the one it'll accept.
You're absolutely sure what you're saying is correct. Okay.
Hey, if you're trying to scare me, you better know I don't scare that easily. Sorry the matter, Mr. Wright.
Your Honor, did you hear what the witness just said?
The DJ... Oh, that's you.
DJ said, hey, it's almost Christmas when he heard the gunshot.
Indeed! And?
Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Do you realize what this means? When he heard the gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve.
Oh man, there's another investigation, I forgot.
We're not doing that now.
Yeah, we're not doing that now, and also, this isn't the courtroom I thought it was. Which is a real shame.
But that contradicts the two testimonies we've heard so far, Your Honor. Both Miss Hart and the old man said it was after midnight when they heard the shots. In other words, when they heard the gunshots, it was already Christmas.
Christmas!
That is a clear contradiction, Your Honor.
Order! Order! The two prior witnesses heard gunshots after midnight.
You're just reading one line and then not doing the next.
I'm just checking out
What
the
gives,
game
bro?
is.
What gives?
Okay. I'm just checking how long the game is. Okay, because like this is a while. Yeah, it takes a long time. Yeah, this is the one.
Larry's not mistaken, Your Honor. He heard that gunshot before midnight.
Did you pick the right one there?
I hope so, because if I do that again, I'm going to kill you.
God damn it.
Yeah, the lake photo taken 11:50, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Boom. Take that, bitch.
Take that. I'm tired.
This was taken by a witness yesterday, Miss Lotta Hart, with an automatic camera. The timestamp in this photo reads December 24th, 11:50 p.m.
Oh! But there's nothing on the lake in this picture.
Your Honor, the real issue is not why nothing is shown in this photograph. It is why this photograph exists at all.
Ba ba ba. Ba ba ba. Ba ba.
Your Honor, this photograph is taken by an automatic camera. The camera was set up to go in response to loud noises!
Loud noises! Aha!
I have an IQ of 58.
That's
And what
about
some
right.
people call mentally retarded.
That's about right.
Correct. There was a loud noise in the lake at 8:50 p.m. This is why the photograph was taken. In other words, when Larry heard that gunshot, it was most definitely still Christmas Eve.
Indeed, it would seem that it is the case. But it's the rap time. That kid keeps saying in Cool Cat's face.
I fucking forgot about that thing. Not at all, Your Honor. Is a fact that the camera also triggered 50 minutes after midnight. Your Honor, that night there was a set of gunshots with a 25-minute pause between them. What does it all mean?
It means things. Why would this be? Don't be fooled, Judge. Camera was set to respond to loud noises. Yes? There is no proof that the loud noise at 11:50 was a gunshot.
Yep, legit point.
Why the witness could have snoozed, triggering the camera? Hey, my noise was clear that night, man. Clear! Well, Mr. Wright.
Hey, I took damage.
No, you have an option to take damage. There's no turning back now. Can you prove that the loud noise at 11:50 was indeed a gunshot? What is it?
Fired 3 times.
Is it a beard, I think?
This is my evidence.
The murder weapon?
Something about his pistol has bothered me, Your Honor. Both of the witnesses who testified yesterday heard 2 gunshots. However, the murder weapon was fired 3 times. When, then, was the last shot fired? Only now have I realized the truth. The 3rd shot was a shot Larry heard just before midnight.
Fucking. Have you ever seen that video of the Kirby plush deflating?
I feel like I have. I feel like you've showed me that.
Yeah, I mean.
Was you also showing that fucking cooked ass video of some guy burning like an Elmo toy?
Yeah.
And you just
I fucking love that video.
Yeah, that was creepy, man. You laughed so hard at that.
I love that fucking video.
I don't get why you like that video so much. Like, it's kind of funny. Just some guy burning a toy in his backyard.
No, it's because it talks while it burns. Okay? Like, if it wasn't a talking Elmo, it wouldn't be funny. But the fact that it's a talking Elmo, and it just feels nothing, makes it the funniest shit ever. Fucking.
Why?
That fucking video of a burning Elmo is hilarious. Like, seriously. Oh. I just like to watch things burn.
Did you get to that line in Dark Knight? What Alf was talking about how some men just want to watch the world buoyant?
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Buoyant? Want to watch the world buoyant?
It was stupid. And the Joker just watches Elmo burn and he goes, I've got a bum jacket on for no reason. I'm going to burn this money I could use to spend on Elmos to burn. I'm going to use this money to get some Elmos to burn. Wait, no, I've got a better idea. I'll just burn the fucking money for no reason.
There is reason. We're not going to this again.
Yes, we
I'm
fucking
gonna get angry. I actually don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Yeah, the Joker in that movie just is incomprehensible. I mean, really.
I still keep seeing really positive reviews for the new Joker film.
Have you seen it yet?
And every time I'm like, oh, that $20 is gonna be so sweet.
I don't have $20.
I want you to give it to me in like dollar coins, and then I'm gonna shower myself with it.
You're gonna shower yourself with only $20 coins.
Yeah.
You got a plan, okay? You stand under Eureka Tower. Got it? And I'm at the top. I drop them on you. That's a better plan than showering yourself with them. You'll shower yourself with them, but you'll get one through the head at least.
Yeah, but you probably won't hit me if you jump from the Eureka Tower. You'll probably kill someone else. You spend the rest of your life in jail. And I, unlike Phoenix Wright, I'm not going to help you out.
Tusk.
So, take that.
So to finally realise the truth, this can be no other murderer than Miles Edgeworth himself. Von Karma is here, and he's here to be you. Jeepers, little peepers. Listen, Rocky! I've got a cookie!
It's too good to pass up. You weren't even hungry then. He was hungry for a good pun. It's to follow through.
His father was shown by the witness's photograph.
Now you decide to start reading lines when your mouth's full of cookie.
It's Von Karma's cookie. There's a guy on fire on that, bro, and remember how I found the light. How are they able to tell that shit?
Yes. This assumes the victim was shot at 50 minutes after midnight. Larry heard a gunshot 25 minutes before that.
Yes.
Robert Hammond was killed then, 25 minutes before the shot in the lake.
Mr. Wright, you crop nerd? Why'd you pick that one?
Of course, it was Edgeworth and the murderer. After the murder killed Robert Hammond at 11:50. Sounds like I'm right, dude.
Oh,
You've
apparently
seen
you
the
are.
guys of Mr. Hammond. Are you sure you played this game?
This one is shit!
I don't think you ever have played, because literally every choice you've got me to do has been wrong.
This one's a bad one. I like the other two better for obvious reasons.
I don't think you played this one, man. I think you played another game.
No, I've played this one.
Yes,
The other two are a lot more memorable.
Won't tell us why you went to the lake that night. However, I have a hunch. That night, Robert Hammond called Edgeworth to the lake. Now, Edgeworth didn't know Robert Hammond's face that well. That's why he didn't suspect anything. The murder took Robert Hammond's place. What did you think the option was then?
I thought it was a murderer in Hammond. Ludacris.
Was a great rapper.
I was about to say.
Not.
Yeah, I was about to say, not.
Actually, I don't know the murderer's name.
You don't know? Bah, I'm going to waste my time.
I don't know because he never told us. Ooh, the murderer.
The murderer is Lil Benno.
Please, that would be so perfect.
Listen,
At 11:50, he was the one who killed Robert Hammond.
could there really be anyone else?
There can be only one.
Okay, so I did realise this yesterday after you left, because I have played this game. It's obvious that it's him at this point. I'm just going to say it. Okay? I'm not going to tell you how to figure it out, though. Okay, that's the one thing I won't tell you.
Well, I'm not going to listen to any of your advice anymore. because
Good
it's
point, but
legit
it is
always-
him. I'm not going to tell you plot spoilers about him, but it is the old man.
Why would he have to go all the way out to like the murder just to shoot someone? May I suggest that the real scene of this crime was not on a boat?
What? Where the murder took place?
Okay.
There's like one place it could be.
The...
Bloody boathouse, Phil. Christ.
It seems so obvious, though. Here, of course, the boat shop where he lives. That way he can meet with the victim without anyone seeing him. See, this is why the game gets hard as fuck, because some things are really abstract and hard to guess, and other things are like really obvious. So you don't know which one to pick.
Yeah.
Record Larry's testimony, if you will. So no, he's out in the lake in a boat, searching for something. He finds it and returns to the boat, and just as he's starting to head for home, he hears a gunshot. He heard a gunshot, Your Honor. Even though he was wearing headphones at the time. In other words, the gunshot was very, very close by. And where would he be if he had just returned to boat?
The boat shop!
Clever cookie.
What?
Clever cookie.
I don't have a cookie. I'm out of cookies now.
Were they clever at least?
No, in fact, I think I've become dumber. You ever notice how dark it gets
Yes,
around
yeah.
6:30?
Is it 6:30?
6:40, but close enough.
Not really.
Ugh.
I think if I start at the very beginning, I take it slow, I might be able to figure this out. I wonder if that guy's Lil Bennett's like backstory is relevant, because we missed all of that last night.
No, we haven't actually heard his backstory yet.
The caretaker of the boat shop called Robert Hammond to his shop. Who the fuck's Robert Hammond again?
The victim?
Yeah, I'd be like,
Oh!
do we know him? What
No.
did he do? Was he just some random guy?
Remember, he was the defense attorney for the DL6 incident that Edgeworth's papa was in.
Right,
Where Edgeworth's papa
okay.
died.
From the gun shop, Larry Heard was fired. After that, the caretaker put on Robert Hammond's coat. He became Robert Hammond.
Did he? Did he?
Then he got in the boat with Edgeworth and went out to the middle of the lake. Then he fired the pistol on the boat. Mr. Wright.
Who? Big one.
Of course, there was a murderer who shot the pistol. He shot twice. Both missed Edgeworth on purpose.
Wait a minute!
Yes.
Why would he shoot twice if he didn't mean to hit anyone? No, that's Mr. Wright. The moment you run out of explanations is the moment you lose. Tell us why the murderer fired twice.
I believe he shot twice to create a witness, Your Honor.
Create a witness?
The murderer lifts his pistol and fires one shot. Then ensures that anyone who was shot would look at the lake. Indeed, Miss Hart did exactly that after hearing the first gunshot. Next, the murderer waits a bit and fires again. Then, the murderer jumps from the boat himself, leaving the pistol in the boat behind him. Why wouldn't Edgeworth just tell us this shit? Like he obviously was there.
Because no one would fucking believe him.
I mean, they would.
No, they wouldn't. He's the fucking accused.
Yeah, but like at least tell your lawyer what really happened.
Because he doesn't trust you.
Yeah.
It would appear that one of the men on the boat had shot the other.
The murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course.
That's why he shot twice. Wow, that was the judge.
To draw attention to the boat. Once you realize that, everything else falls into place. The boat shop caretaker swam back to his shop, and he put Mr. Hammond's wet coat back on the body, and threw the body into the lake. This is what happened, Your Honor. These are the events that transpired that night on Gourd Lake.
Bailiff! Bring out the witness from before. The boat shop caretaker, quickly! And Larry's just there still. Very well, while we are waiting for the caretaker, I would like to ask the defendant Miles Edgeworth a few questions. Mr. Edgeworth, please take the stand. Mr. Edgeworth, you heard what the defense have said? Yes. Well, why did you go to the lake that night? What Ryder said was mostly correct. Astonishingly so, actually. Yes. Several days ago, I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Hammond. He asked me to come to the boat shop by the lake at midnight on Christmas Eve. He said he had something very important to discuss with me. Something important? I'm sorry, I can't say what it was. It's a bit too personal. I'm going to assume the worst. Your Honor, sir! Bailiff, we are conducting a trial here. I ask that you remain quiet. The witness has disappeared. He isn't at the boat shop either. What? What should I do? Find him! Quickly! We cannot allow him to get away! Oh dear. Mr. Von Karma, your witness has disappeared! A search warrant has already been issued. It goes without saying that I cannot declare the verdict after the... I will extend the trial until tomorrow, the final day allowed. I request that the police department utilize all its forces to find that witness. Am I understood? One more thing. Just who is that boat shop caretaker? I think his identity...
P.J. Witherspoon.
P.J. Witherspoon of the Daily Bumble. The Daily Bumble, the best newspaper ever. Everyone loves the Daily Bumble. Everyone loves the Daily Bumble.
Yeah. Well, at least we got out from another guilty verdict.
And what about Larry? That was something else. Even Von Gum, I didn't know what to do with his testimony. Larry really helped us out.
Sure. Once I sifted through his unique testimony.
Yes,
Still,
his unique testimony.
He did save us. I just wish our case wasn't so down to the wire all the time. Please don't do that. Hey, Edgeworth.
I'm not doing that. No way. I already have today, so, you know. Personal time!
Yeah, I really hate to the day where we just get to a fucking game where there's nothing to talk about except jacking up.
That will never happen. Did you say something? so bad. I mean, it looks like you're probably going to get off. You can try to smile a little. Relax. I'm sorry, but I fear it's not over for me yet.
What do you mean?
Right? There's something that's been troubling me for a long time now. And I don't know whether or not to tell you.
Edgeworth?
No, there's so little time left. I want to tell you, but to get it off my chest, but... I can't make up my mind. You see why these two get shipped all the time? Like, fucking...
What is this about, Edgeworth?
Oh, God, it's just a nightmare I had. In quotes. Memory of a crime that I committed.
A crime you committed?
A memory of a murder. Dude.